Hey everybody, Bormac here for a game I've been looking forward to. Now that Geneforge 4 is out of the way, I just don't think that character is ever going to be strong enough to beat up the Titan. And that was the last thing, aside from the ghost in the cave, which I really just didn't feel like backtracking to. And not sure I could beat that up either. Oh well. What are you gonna do? So this game is the last in the series, also the newest. It's got more features. It's actually running in a window right now, which is something the other Geneforges just could not do. Unfortunately, it's not good at keeping mouse lock. As in, it does not. The mouse can just slip right out of the screen, which is annoying, but what are you gonna do? It's not like it's a first-person shooter where I need to wheel around a lot. So, let's get out of this creation torture pit here and start a new game. Let's see, we can be a warrior, an infiltrator, a life crafter, a servile, a shock trooper, or a sorceress. Thinking life crafter. Let's see, the last one was a warrior, and I do believe the one before that was agent slash infiltrator. So I think we should be a life crafter again. I mean, I could always go with one of the ones that we haven't seen before. Like a servile or sorceress or shock trooper. But the shaper has the skills I want, as in strong and average, with weak there. Of course, this is strong and average. Go with a sorceress. Look at these default names. I think the sorceress. Strong magic for blessings and charms, and I'll probably just have one or two creations. Torio, Neverwinter Nights reference. It's not a bad name. I think that was the name of the Luskin ambassador, Torio. Whatever, I've already decided. And she's going to be blue tinted, because I say so. Torment. Right. We're gonna go with normal. The Shapers have the power to create life, make plants and animals to populate barren lands, and intelligent, loyal serviles to do their menial work. And if challenged, they can create armies of hideous monsters to devastate their foes. Shapers rule their own lands, and their authority is absolute. There is one punishment for those who try to learn their secrets, and for any of their creations who try to disobey them: death. I guess that's a wingbolt. So the rebellion began? Did I skip a step there? It's an alliance of humans tired of the Shaper rule and intelligent creations who wanted to be free. They rose up, stole some of their master's powers for themselves, and attacked. The Shapers were caught by surprise. Most of the eastern half of Terrestrial was lost. Many Shapers and those loyal to them were slain. Proud cities were razed to the ground. Devastating attempts to put down the rebellion failed. Probably because of the giant dragon people. And they're just the regular dragons. Those helped. Can't forget the drakes. Now the Shapers and the Rebellion are in a gruesome standoff. Each side uses the powers of the Shapers to create generations of new brutal monsters. I guess those are unbound. Oh, that poor Fiora. And then sends them to attack the other. The result has been devastation. The war has ravaged more and more lands. The rebel army commanded by mighty Dracons have brought fire and fang to ever more unprepared Shaper lands. Lands that thought the destruction could never reach them. All attempts to end the war have failed, and the Dragons are too powerful to be defeated and too consumed by hatred of the Shapers to accept peace. Or so you have heard. In this 10th long year of the rebellion, you are barely aware that a war is going on. Menial labor is all that you have been doing for as long as you can remember, which isn't long. You were a worker in the Foundry, a Shaper research facility for the core analysis, and, if needed, destruction of creations. You are one of the laborers who care for these magic-born creatures. You feed the creatures and clean up after them. The Shapers in command soon realized that this was all you were capable of. Your mind was too clouded to process more involved instructions. So the years passed, and as the war crept closer and closer to this icy mountain refuge, till today you woke up, things were different. Go, Kaishek, go! Drag them down the mountain. You opened your eyes, you found that your mind was not clear, but more alert. The fog that kept you from understanding what you were doing and what you were doing had cleared a tiny bit. You rolled out of bed and found that your cramped and dirty barracks was empty. Only you remained. You heard a sound outside. At first you didn't recognize it. Is it Serval's heart at work? The growls of hungry creations waiting to be fed? Then you realized what it was. It was screaming. Aw, 103rd generation of Fiora. They're so freaking adorable! Ah! And here we are. Now entering pacification fields. Lovely. And I have 15 skill points. Lots of intelligence. Some parry probably wouldn't hurt. I don't know what kind of shaping I want yet. Probably battle shaping. Gotta have the tanks, and those are where the tanks are. Magic shape? No. As you stumble through the barracks, your head clears a tiny bit. It looks like you've been living cramped in here with a dozen serviles, short, humble servant race of the Shapers. It is peculiar. Why would a human be left to live in squalor with them? Also, your clothes are unusual. They seem like the outfit of someone with authority, perhaps a soldier or a Shaper. They are ill-fitting and torn, though, and in need of a wash. The sound of chaos and panic coming from outsiders, showing no signs of ending. Start to look around for something you can use to defend yourself. It would be in this room, I bet. To the common room, where you and your servile co-workers rest and eat your meals. There's no one here. There are two doors. One to the south leads out into the cold and snow. North is to the upper right, up here. South is to the lower left. The door off to the side leads to the storeroom. You seem to recall that you can find a weapon in there. A candle, a spoon. Chitin armor, a shield, and a dagger. I cannot wear very much. Some healing pods and a cloak. And there's the Serva with a ton of HP. do that. Servile has managed to get the southern door unlocked and open. She runs into the common room, shaking snow off her robes as she runs. She holds a long dagger in her hand. It is dented and rusty, and, as of yet, unused. Your foggy brain tells you, and certainly, her name is Mexican. When she sees that you are awake, she says slowly and loudly, "Come, creations rogue. All creations rogue. Come, we control." Creations like Mexican are kept as unintelligent as possible by their servile masters. She's treating you as if you were that dense. Perhaps up until recently you were. Where am I? It's come out raspy, barely comprehensible. You realize that those are the first words you have spoken in some time. Megan notices. She looks surprised to hear you speak, but she still tries to answer your question as best she can. You not know? You here a long time. This foundry. We take care of creations, feed them when good, punish when not. We go. We do job. Pacify them. Okie dokie. Seeing if your unusual behavior continues. When you are silent for a few seconds, she shrugs. Come, quiet one. We have work to do. She turns to leave. She gives you an odd look, as if she's trying to determine what has changed about you. She seems unusually alert for a servile. And she exits to the south. Swoosh. I don't think I know any battle magic. So you walk out of the barracks into the snowfield. Megan holds up her hand and says, "Stop." You get the feeling that she has been ordering you around for some time. You wish that you could remember. Something coming. The calming pylon is smashed. Be ready. What should I do? Looks over, noting that you are still speaking. Rogues everywhere. All creations going crazy. We fight or they eat us. Listen. You hear them not long after. See several serviles run screaming into the clearing, closely followed by hungry, scuttling bugs. Rushes towards the bugs, swinging her dagger. Come, help them! Run, serviles, run! Oh, jeez. Modified beetles. Nope, I don't know any magic. And I am terrible at trying to stab things. Oh no, serviles! Oh, jeez. Ow. Don't you do it. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of them. Die! I wish I had Firebolt. Ouch. $120 experience for one of these things, though. I guess I am level 1. Everything is worth a lot of experience. Get away from him! Ow. Don't lead them in the barracks. Stop that. Flawed crystal. Webs off her blade and size. Not hard. Bugs are pests. Not good. Best dead. Looks at the surviving servile, still trying to calm down. Most serviles are terrified of rogue creations. You saved some. Good. I'm glad. See bonus experience for saving several serviles. Gain enough experience and you will gain a level, which makes your character stronger. I thought I saved them all. One is just not here because he ran into the barracks. I have a question. Mission. You have surprises today. Creations change, you change too. What? What were those bugs? Chambers make new type of creations. Send out, eat crops of rebels. Swarm. Shakes her head. The things shapers make. Why am I dressed like this? You dress strong, like warrior our lord. Ugh, like that calms rogues. You get torn, fancy clothes put on you. You like them. make you calm too. Need wash though. Why have the creations gone mad? Do not know. Happens in morning. They all go crazy. Shapers not say why. Shapers not talk to us. What should we do now? Hunt rogues, calm them, kill if must. Then we go get reward. Big dinner. More sleep. Enough talking. Now we go hunt. Start to follow Meccan, and after a few feet she stops, turns, and points at your clothes. Dress you up strong, make you look good. Calm creations, you go first, I follow close. 2 ranks of leadership. Holds out a hand to stop you, points at the entrance of the building to the north. Afraid of that, Thrasher is loose. You hear something roar off in the shadows, and stands ready holding out her painfully insufficient blade. You try to join her, and you start to feel very ill. Who is Thrasher? Is it another? Try to speak, but the words don't come out. You're doubled over by a wave of nausea. It soon is followed by something far worse. Burning sensation spreads over your entire body. It's not just heat, it's rage. Things triggered. Consuming fury within you. There's pain, a lot of it. It is a distant thing. It's a feel of power, great power, trying to find a way to break free. Lift up your hand, it's glowing. Little wisps of flame dance around it. Turn to look at Meccan as she watches without expression. She doesn't seem surprised though. What's happening? Slowly you gasp out the words, trying to maintain consciousness in the face of the overwhelming sensations that buffet you. Meccan calmly says, "This could be useful. Thrasher is terrified of fire. Direct some at it, that might calm the beast." Your brain dimly realizes that Meccan is no longer speaking in the crude speech common to serviles. But you don't have any more time to think about it. A huge battle alpha rushes out of the building to the north. Puny creation is daring to challenge you. Perhaps some flame would teach it not to disobey its betters. Flame strikes a huge creature, singeing it, and filling the clearing with the foul stench of burning fur. The alpha shrieks and cowers from you, must be terrified of fire. Put up your hand and look at it. Wisps of flame are gone. The heat, the wave of illness is past. The power remains, though. Whatever has happened to you today, it is unlocking things you did not even suspect were within you. You feel that you don't just have the power to hurt, you can also heal. The technique is different. The wellspring of power is the same. Yay, minor heal. Thrasher shies away from you. It doesn't want to be hurt again. Poor Thrasher. Glowing pool in the alcove to the east. Wilson swirls on its own power. The essence is enchanted, energy-packed fluid that powers all the works of the Shapers. It's a healing pool. You stand near it, it will heal you. If you can't return to a further town, a pool like this will restore your strength. And since rest so soon, hurry. We must find rope before more Serviles die. You need to get out of the doorway, lady. You chose the worst place to go idle. Okay, there we go. There's a long icy ravine stretching to the south. The settlement of Minala is down there. But it's probably where you should be going. The way is not clear, though. It's a small, scaly figures roaming in the mist. It stops you. She is looking at you strangely. You see it in your face. You're having another attack. Be calm. Do not fight it. She's right. She realized it before you did. The burning sensation is returning again. You are talking differently. She ignores what you said. Focus yourself. Control yourself.